This is 2 Minutes Together, a ministry of Central Lutheran Church, Eugene, Oregon. I'm Pastor Ben. This week, we have our Good Shepherd Sunday. So many beloved texts and traditions surrounding this. Today, I'd like to focus on just one little aspect of what Jesus says when he uses the metaphor, I am the Good Shepherd. And that he talks about his relationship with these sheep and that he's the shepherd, and he says, no one will snatch them out of my hand. I'd like to reflect on that little idea here today, because it's not in fact a little idea. Because of course, it was certainly possible for a shepherd to lose sheep. You could lose sheep from just truly losing them, meaning in open range farming, it would have been possible to a sheep to wander off, you not notice, and it's gone. But the real way that most often sheep were lost would be if they'd gotten snatched. And to snatch is something grabbed them, a person or an animal or something like that. And so what Jesus says, no one's going to snatch them out of my hand. The metaphor of the shepherd in the field is helpful because this was, as we mentioned before, the idea of open range farming. And so that would suggest that the sheep are everywhere. And somehow this shepherd can do what almost no shepherd can do, be there for every individual sheep. I mean, the metaphor can be pushed too far, but if you take that idea, like for example, some of you know a different parable of Jesus from the Gospel of Luke about the 99 sheep versus the one. Well, I'm not sure about you, but if I just glanced at 100 sheep, I couldn't probably tell the difference between 99 and 100. But that's part of the idea that, well, Jesus really could do that. That wherever we are, all over the field, all over the open range, wherever those sheep might wander off, Jesus is there. The Good Shepherd is there, so that no one can be snatched from his hand. That idea that his hand, he's right there, right with those sheep. And that's true collectively for everyone and specifically for you. That's really what we do on Sunday mornings, where we extend the grace of God to everyone. And that we'll say that and we'll proclaim that. That is, for everyone here, this is God's grace. And then when you come and receive the body and blood of Christ in the Lord's Supper, it is specifically for you. And it's for the person next to you. But when you hear the pastor or the person distributing the bread and wine say, this is for you, that means something. This is for you specifically. Where we are all spread out over the field, all over the place in this world, there Jesus is too, because no one then can be snatched from his hand. This is 2 Minutes Together. I'm Pastor Ben.